Here are 5 reasons Windows 11 is not worth the upgrade. What are some problems that might stray you away from Microsoft's new operating system? Well, we're about to find out. Number 1 is the system requirements. This has been one of the most controversial issues with Windows 11 right when it was announced. Basically, to upgrade to Windows 11, you need to have a TPM 2.0 chip on board, Secure Boot enabled, and have at least an 8th gen Intel or an AMD Zen Plus processor. To simplify things, you basically need a PC from around 2017 to officially run Windows 11. Now, to clarify, Microsoft did have certain requirements for older versions of Windows as well. For example, Windows 10's minimum CPU requirement for Intel is its 5th generation offering. However, I can guarantee you that many people out there are running Windows 10 on older hardware without any issues, aside from maybe performance, but whatever. The difference this time around is that Microsoft is now pushing blockades on upgrades if people don't reach these minimum requirements. I should note, however, there are workarounds to these system requirements, and you can install Windows 11 without them. But now another issue arises. Microsoft has made a super vague statement that if you install Windows 11 on systems that don't meet the system requirements, you are not quote-unquote guaranteed Windows updates, and this applies to security updates as well. Basically, there are ways to get past the system requirements, but you won't be officially supported by Microsoft. And even if you do get support, it'll be very unreliable support because we have no idea if or when they'll stop pushing out updates for unsupported PCs. Like right now, they're pushing out these updates to unsupported PCs, but Microsoft can technically stop doing so whenever they want to. Number 2, the mass removal of older features. Windows 11 is definitely emphasizing its focus on simplicity. However, you might find that it's oversimplifying, Microsoft taking this idea so far to the point of feature removals. For example, you'll find that you'll have a less customizable start menu due to live tiles being gone and the lack of options for it in the settings. A less customizable taskbar where you can only change the alignment of the icons and a couple of other very minor settings. A less functional built-in calendar with no integration with anything, a less clear distinction between empty folders and full folders with new folder icons, and then there's the dumb stuff like how they made it unnecessarily harder to set default apps and you can't drag and drop files into taskbar. Number 3, lack of new features. Unless you love the visual overhaul and increase in visual consistency, I can count the number of new major features in Windows 11 with less than 5 fingers. There is the Microsoft Teams chat feature and Snap Assist improvements. Yeah, that's about it, to be honest. Some features like the widgets panel are marketed as new features, but don't lie, this is just the same thing as the news and interest feed found in Windows 10. To be fair, there are other minuscule and under the hood features present, but do they really warrant an entire upgrade? The lack and removal of features could be fixed, by the way, if it wasn't for number 4. Feature updates are now yearly instead of twice a year like it was with Windows 10. Now, to be fair, doing yearly feature updates gives us a better chance to expect much more stable updates, something that definitely wasn't present with Windows 10 feature updates, which is a definite plus. The bad part, however, is that Windows 11 will now be in this incomplete state to many until we get yearly feature updates to address some of its issues, and this time around people will want them more than ever before to bring back removed features and functionality and or get new features that might appeal to more people. We'll definitely get some changes, but we're just gonna have to be very patient with Microsoft. And this is why I think number 5 really tops everything off. Windows 10 is supported until October of 2025, meaning you'll get quality and security updates until then. Why rush the upgrade when you have a decent amount of support left on Microsoft's previous offering? I mean, in the meantime, you could just wait for a feature update for Windows 11 or wait for the next version of Windows like Windows 12 to come out to fix some of these issues. You could even upgrade your computer prior to 2025 to overcome that system requirements issue if that's a problem for you. You don't really have to rush anything. You have plenty of time to make whatever decision you need to make. If you want more info on what's new with Windows 11, click this video on the left for a detailed comparison between Windows 10 and Windows 11. Click the video to the right to see another one of my videos you might like. Like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.